Hello guys, welcome to this channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to design this business card with PixelLab. Alright, before we get started, please click the subscribe button so that you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. Alright, to get started I'm going to delete this. I don't need this text. Okay, now this is the image size that we're going to use. The image size is 1098 and the 648. all right, so this is the image size. The width is this, the height is this. Okay, now let us get started. So what we're going to do now is that, firstly, let me change the background color to white. Yes, it has to be white. I think this is white. Let me check. All right, this is white. Good. Now the next thing that we're going to do is that we need an object. So this is going to be the object. So let me choose the color of the object. So this is going to be the color of the object. This is the color code of the object. You can get it from here. All right, now let me drag it to the extreme. All right, it's going to come over here now. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to do now is that we need to make use of marks. Let me click on good. Now what we're going to do is that we need to make use of marks. We're going to mark this object. Let's drag it up. Let me click on good. Let me change the color of the background. Let me give it a black color. Good. Now what I will do now is that, let me bring out another object. This object is going to be white. The reason why I put it in black, because I want the outer workspace to be white so that I will know the dimensions of what I'm working on. All right, so I click on good. Now I'm going to drag this, make sure that it covers the whole place. So this is going to be the background of the work. All right, so from here I'm going to bring it's going to come downward. So now you move to relative position. You click on these two. So let me lock it up. All right, this is good. All right, now the next thing that we're going to do, let's move over to marks. I'm going to select this. Let me bring this one inside. Let's set it. We need to set it very well. I have to bring it down over here. All right, you bring this one up. First, let me bring this thing up. Okay. So this one is going to come over here. This one is going to come over here. You need to set it very well. You must set it very well, otherwise it's not going to look nice. Let me see how it looks. Let me work on it again. Yes, I think this is okay. Now you bring it inside. Yes, you bring it inside. Now let's make use of max, because the upper side of this place is cut, so this side is cut. So let me make use of max so that I'll bring it down. Let me bring it down. Yes, you click on good. Perfect. Have you seen it? We have got what we want. All right. So now what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to merge it with another object. So this object is going to be the same color with it. So let me merge it with another object. I'm going to merge the two. All right, this is good. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is that we're going to copy this. I copied it, I bring it over here. So what we're going to do is that from here you bring it close, you resize it. I'm just resizing it, nothing more or less. So let's extend it. Let's extend it. I'm just resizing it, nothing more or less. You resize it. Okay, confirm. This is good. Now the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to copy it. So let me lock it so that it's not going to change position. So let me copy this one. Let me copy it. So this one is going to come over here. So let me lock this one. So I'm going to add a texture over here. So from here you move to texture, choose this texture. I click on OK. I move to texture again. You click on enable. So let's set it properly. I think it's okay like this. So let me bring it down to here. Let me resize it. I know that it's going to be tough for you guys, but just follow the steps. Just follow the steps. Just the same way that I'm doing it right now. If you follow the steps, you are going to get it correctly. You understand? Yes, and I believe that you will even get it more than I did. You understand now? Okay, so what we're going to do is that this one is going to come below it. Okay, I think this is good. Good, perfect. This is good. So what we're going to do is that let me copy it. Oh, not this one. Let me copy it. So when I copied it, I move to opacity. I reduce it. So it's going to be behind. All right, so let's make use of position. Let me increase it, so it's going to help me very well. So I'm sorry, let me lock it. Let this one, okay. So let's work on it. The same way we did on the other one. Let's work on it. Let's work on it. Okay, I think this is good. So what we're going to do now is that let me move to opacity. Okay, I think this is nice. This is perfect. This is very good. So the next thing that we're going to do is that for this one, this second one, this is the second one. Okay, let me copy this one. Oh, not this one, no. It's this one. Let me copy this one. So let's copy it and bring another one over here. Let's remove the texture. So let's bring it up. Let's bring it up more. Let me shift it by the side. Let's bring it up more. I think this is okay. Now let's merge two of them. So when we are done, we move to erase color. Let's pick the black color. Let's increase the tolerance, maybe 28. Let me merge it with another object. So let me bring it down. All right, I think this is good. So the next thing that we're going to do is that we need to merge all of them. Perfect. So when we merge all of them, we have to bring it down. So let me move to relative position and click on this. So let me click on position. I have to bring it down. I think this is good. Let's save our work. This is going to be the no, I think I made a mistake. Let's save our work. Let's save the project. This is going to be this card front. This is going to be the front. Okay, now let's bring out our logo. We're going to make use of this logo. Let me resize it. So let's write some text. Let me change the font color so that we'll be able to be seeing what we are doing. So let's edit the text. It's going to be Media City. So you can write anything that you want to write. But I'm choosing this Media City. So let's change the font. Let me check how this font looks. I think I'm going to use this. All right. Let me move to word spacing, line space, letter spacing. I think I have to change the font. I think this one is going to be okay. Let me move to spacing. I think it's okay like this. Let me move to color. Let it be pure black. Let me make sure that it's pure black. Alright, let me bring another test. You can write any tagline. You can write any tagline here. Let me change the color. Let me change the font. Let me zoom in. I think this is okay. Let's merge the tray. Let me increase the size. I think this is good. All right, we are done with the front. Let's save the front. When you are done, you click on save to gallery. It has saved to the gallery. Now let's save our project. So the next thing that we're going to do is that we're going to create another one, which is the back. So let's resave it. So this one is going to be back. So this is the back. So what we're going to do is that, but before we do that, let's undo some certain things here. Okay, so we have undo all. So what we're going to do is that we need to work on this one, which is this one. So let's reduce it and rotate it. We're going to rotate it horizontally. So let's come over here and see how it's going to be. So rotate. No, not this. It has to be maybe 90 degree. Yes, this is 90 degree. So what we are going to do is that we need to resize it. We need to resize it very well. I think this is okay. I think this is okay. So our media is going to be over here. Let's reduce the size. Rarity media is going to come over here. Let me zoom in so that I can see what I'm doing very well. So this is going to come over here. Let me zoom in so that I can see what I'm doing very well. Okay, I think this is good. So when we are done, let's lock it so that it's not going to be moving around. Okay, so it remains this one. So we can likewise lock it up. So what we are going to do now is that we need to bring out another object, which is this object. So let's give it a color, which is this color. Make sure that they are of the same color. Okay, you click on good. So now you have to make it to cover this whole place. Perfect. Have you seen it? Have you seen what I'm talking about? So what we are going to do now is that we need to move this one inside with the help of this, with the help of position. Let's bring it inside. So these two, we are going to merge them right now. I think let's not merge it now. Okay, let's shift this one backward a bit, because we are still going to add some text over there. Okay, I think this is okay. So okay, now what we're going to do is that we need to put a text. So let's lock this one, let's lock all of them. So let's bring out a text. Let's bring out the text. So this is going to be Noel Ike. You can write anything, you can write any your name. So it's not, I'm not urging you to write my name. So you can write anything that you want to put there. So let me zoom in so that I can see what I'm doing very well. So I need to work on the font. I can't use this font. I need to work on the font. Let me use this font. I think this is okay. Okay, so now let me copy it. Let me copy it and bring it over here. This is going to be graphic designer. So now let me resize it. It doesn't have to be big. Okay, now let's move to style. Where is style? Italics. You click on good. All right, let me zoom out. Oh, this is nice. Okay, what we're going to do now is that we have to merge Noel Ike with another object so that we can add a texture there. All right, this is good. I hope you guys are learning. Let me add this texture. This is good. You move to texture, you click on enable. So let's set it properly. I think this is good. You click on good. Wow, this is nice. Awesome. This is good. Let me cover it. It did not reach to the extreme. I made a mistake. I'm sorry for that mistake. It didn't reach to the extreme. Maybe it's as a result of the zoom. Yes, the zoom confused me. The zoom level confused me. All right, so what we're going to do is that let's merge these two. So since we have merged it, let's bring it over here. Let me zoom in. It is the zoom level bar that confused me. So let me increase the size. Let me zoom out. Okay, we are almost done. Let's bring out our icons. This is home. So what we're going to do now is that I'm going to merge it with another object, which the object is going to be black. Yes, so let me merge it with another object. So when I merge it now with another object, I have to come over here to texture so that I will add it a texture. Let's move to texture. I think this is okay. So let's resize it. Let's bring out another icon. I think this one. So we're going to do the same thing we did. So let's merge it with another object. It has to be black. So let's merge it. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to add a texture over there. let's resize it. So let's keep it aside. Now let's bring out another one. So it's going to be telephone. So now let's add a texture there. Let's resize and keep it aside. Okay, I think this is okay. Now let us resize it. Let us set it properly the way it should be. Alright, I think this is good. Let me bring out a test. Let me change the font. Okay, let me copy it. Let me zoom it. Let me change the color. Let me pick the color from here. Let me work on the color. Let me move to style, underline. Let me move to style, italics. Now let's merge these three. Let me zoom. Let me resize it and bring it down. So with this one, okay, let me bring out a new test. Let me change the font. Okay, let me copy it. Let me copy it. I think this is okay. All right, so what we're going to do now is that let's merge all of them. Let me zoom in. Let's resize it. Okay, I think this is good. This is awesome. Okay, let's come over here. Let's move to position. Let's bring it inside more. Okay, now let's merge these three. When we merge them, we zoom in, we bring it inside. Good. I think we're done. So when you're done, you click on save, you click on save as image, save to gallery. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Remember, don't click the subscribe button if you find it useful. See you soon.